Hello and welcome to the Dragon Block Apollo Remastered Form Showcase. In this video, you guys will get a look at all of our forms up until our 1.2 update, which just came out here in March 2021. So, we'll have some more forms coming in the future, but for now, this is a look at everything we have to offer, as well as some information about how our systems work, how our form leveling works, all of that. To start off, we have Saiyan transformations. Of course, to start, you have the Super Saiyan transformation. And with that, you have an alternate form of full power Super Saiyan for full Saiyans. And then half Saiyans get Super Saiyan grade. Next up, we have Super Saiyan 2. They as well get full power, as well as grade for half Saiyans again. And then we have Super Saiyan 3 with no eyebrows, of course. And then we have the God forms with a nice blue outline that can be also unlocked on any form at God form level 5. And then we have Super Saiyan Blue at God form level 8 and after defeating the ROF storyline. Next up, we have our Namekian transformations. With these, you will start in your first form as the base, and then you go to your second form, and your third form, of course, and then you got your final form. This final form has a full power alternate form, which it buffs you up and gives you a lightning effect. And going back to the first form, we have Metal. You look like Metal Core in first, second, and third form of Arcosians. And then in the final form, of course, you look like Metal Cooler. This changes for all three Arcosian body types in the server. And we have God form, which is just a blue outline of their final form. And we have Golden, which is lightning and whatnot. Next up, we have Namekian transformations. These guys start off with their giant form. Then they transition into their full released form. And finally, they have their Super Namekian form. Moving on to God forms, they have, of course, their God form with a blue glow, blue sparkles, normal stuff. Then they got Ascended Namekian God, which is probably the most visually appealing form we have to offer. Finally, we have human transformations. These guys have buff form to start, and they move into their full released form. And finally, superhuman. You guys will notice a lot of similarities between Namekian and humans. And God form, of course. And then Ascended Human God, which makes them look buffed and powerful. Next up, we have our mastery system, which is our form level system. To get to that menu, you open your normal stat sheet and head over to this little icon right here, mastery. Within the mastery menu, you'll see your forms. To start, obviously you wouldn't have Super Namekian and God form for, your endgame forms. You would start with everything saying not unlocked, and whenever you hover over it, it will tell you form unlocked after completion of quest. And then you unlock it at warp forms, which I'll show you here in a moment. And for that, you need to be Quest 201, which is Namek Saga Quest 1. And so on. Whenever you have a form unlocked, it will show you the level unlocks for all the levels, as well as the current max and some information about its alternate form, which I'll explain after I show you guys warp forms. God form, again, level 8 gives you Ascended God form, blue, golden, all those forms. Level 5 gives you God Key, which can be toggled right here in the action menu. Gives you a nice blue glow that will stack on top of any of your forms. Once you come to warp forms, you walk over here to this little NPC, just myself in a chair. It's pretty cool. You left click them, and it will say you've unlocked whatever form you've unlocked, assuming you beat the quest, and then it will tell you all the forms you've already awakened every time you click him after. And on top of that, next up we have our form selection. So, to select a form, you will click or release the action menu button, which by default is the X key, which can be configured in your controls, just like any other control. So you can rotate through the normal 3 forms and the 2 God forms, God and Blue. Obviously, you need them unlocked to select them here. You can go Super Saiyan, straight to Super Saiyan 2, straight to Super Saiyan 3, as well as God, straight to Blue. Just like so. As well, you'll notice I have God selected, and if I press G1, G2, G3, G4, you can move through the selection, whether just changing your selection or properly choosing G5 like I just did and going into blue. And finally, I have race states and alternate forms to show you guys. Alternate forms can be toggled for certain forms. Oh, there's only a few. There's one per race, Superhuman, Super Namekian. Both makes them, it's called calm. They have no drain, no aura. Yeah, that's it. And then Arcosians at level 6 as well. Sorry, Superhuman and Namekian at level 6 form unlocks mastery stuff. Get full power form, which, you know, depicts them like Frieza full power, of course, the end of Namek Saga. And with that, you can't use race states with this. Also, sorry, you have Super Saiyan 1 and 2 full power and grade, respectively, for Saiyan and Half Saiyan. Super Saiyan 1 gets their alt form at level 4. Super Saiyan 2 gets it at level 6. So you can't use alternate forms and race states at the same time. And at this time, as of 1.2 update, of course, race state, the only race state available is metal. More will be coming in the future, in the next few updates. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are interested in our server, the next segment will explain things on how to get in. Hey there, thanks for watching the whole video. I'm now going to give you guys a quick little demonstration on how you'd get onto our server through the Technic launcher. So you want to head over to mod packs, and you can either use the link in the description for the technicpack.net, that link, or you could just type DragonBlock Apollo. Either one will work, and here it is. You just install, join, and then you can join our Discord if you need any assistance with anything, and we'll be sure to get you as much help as we can. Hope you guys enjoyed this form showcase video, and I hope you enjoy our server.